Before we start our grid drawing, we're gonna have to create a physical grid on our paper. So by now we should have chosen a picture and put a digital grid on top. Now we're gonna make a physical grid to match and we will start our drawing. We want to make a 1 inch by 1 inch grid on our paper here, covering the entire thing. So on our ruler, we need to make sure we're using the inch marks, which are the biggest lines there with the numbers next to them. Don't use half or quarter inches. We're only marking full inches all the way across the page. So to create our grid, we're gonna start in the corner and we're gonna line up the 0 on the ruler with the edge of the paper. So that is going to be this big line right here, not the edge of the ruler, but the actual line right there is 0. So I'm gonna line that up on the edge near the bottom of the page, and then I will go across making small ticks on every inch. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 is the edge of the page, so we don't need to mark anything there. Now be careful as you do this that you keep light lines with you, so light pressure, or the grid will not go away. We don't want that. So light pressure, we're going to take our ruler, we just made lines here, we're gonna go up to the top, and we're gonna do the exact same thing. So 0 lined up with the edge of the paper, marking every full inch across the page near the top of the paper now. All the way. 12 again is the edge of the page, so we don't need to mark anything. Now we're going to turn our paper and we're gonna do the same thing across the top and bottom now that it's been turned. So I will line up the 0 with the edge of the page and mark every single inch. Now this way, the page is about 9 inches wide. So we're gonna mark each inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 is over there at the edge. Again, only full inch marks, not in between, only the full inches, the biggest line with the number. Then we're gonna slide our ruler down and we're gonna do that exact same thing along the bottom of the paper here. Again, double checking, we have 0 lined up with the edge of the page, not using the edge of the ruler, marking every single inch, using light lines, light pressure, so that we don't ruin our paper. Once we've done that, now we have all of our guiding marks. So you're gonna choose somewhere and you're gonna start connecting the dots. So I'm just gonna start up here. So this is my 1 inch mark here and my 1 inch mark there. So I'm gonna take my ruler on the paper, line it up over here first, then I'm gonna hold it down and swing this side till it lines up. Now I need to hold the ruler across. Don't just hold like this or the ruler's gonna move while you draw. Hold across the ruler and very lightly connect your 2 lines. Now that might be kind of hard to see on the screen, so I'm gonna push a little bit harder, but just remember, we want light pressure as we go. And I'm just gonna go all the way down, doing every mark, and then I'll turn and do the marks this way. If you follow the inch marks and connect the correct ones, it will give you a 1 inch by 1 inch cubes all across, well, squares, not cubes, all the way across the page. So let's do that quick. All right, here is what your grid should look like. We have 1 inch by 1 inch even squares covering our entire page. Make sure your lines go all the way to the edges, all the way around. We shouldn't have any lines that stop before they meet the edge of the paper. Cover the whole thing. This should get you ready to follow along your digital grid that you've put over your picture reference. And now you are ready to start drawing using the grid to guide you.